This is Plush Ducky's demo for the vertical slice. So the first thing you can see here is our title page, and then here's some basic instructions for the player.
Map.
Here's an example of some of those advanced instructions telling the player to hold tab to open the treasure map. And the treasure is underground, so it looks like we will have to go down in the caves, which is conveniently our vertical slice area, and get it. Another thing I want to show you is the really cool skeleton animations. They attack, and they walk, and they also fall over when they die. We've also added this 30-second grace period in between the rounds. This allows the player to, go get treasure chests or give a voiceover or something. So we're getting here to the outside of the cave, and you can see it's glowing. This is actually something that our guest speaker talked about, and we thought it was an interesting feature to add. So going into the cave, you can see these glowing stalagmites, and also the glowing mushrooms. I also like the floor texture. So we can use our minimap here to help guide us to the treasure. And try not to use it too much, so that way you can actually enjoy the scenery. And here's some treasure. Unfortunately, you don't get to hear my voice when it opens. Anyways, so here's another tooltip describing what the treasure chest does. While we're waiting for the skeletons to come find us down here, I also want to show you this other feature. So the player's got a small light in front of them, which allows them to see the skeletons at close range inside of the cave. Speaking of the skeletons, always get turned around in the cave. It has lots of levels to it, so it's easy to get disoriented. So up here you can see one of these glowing entrances and exits to the cave.
You've picked up a map.
And so we're conveniently right here by the blunderbuss. And when we pick it up, it will describe to us what it does. And tell us about this icon in the bottom right, where you can see the button used to activate the blunderbuss. So what the blunderbuss does is it will kill multiple enemies at once if you can get them lined up well, which I cannot. You can see the blunderbuss is recharging. We're ready to give it another go, and I got 2 of them that time. That just kind of demonstrates the function of it.
You've picked up a map.
So I'm now just going to go back down in the caves and fight skeletons. You're welcome to keep watching. If we have extra time in our presentation, this is what I guess we'll fill it with. You can also swing the sword and hit multiple skeletons at once, which I really like to do. Minimap was stuck there. I honestly don't know what that's about. So this is ammunition's chest. It should give us another tooltip telling us what it does. And you only get these once per type of treasure chest, so that way it doesn't just annoy the player. So the last thing I'm going to show you is the game over animation. You can see the skeletons crawling out of the ground there. It's their appearing animation, spawning animation. And that's it. Thank you for watching.